And join me here at the stunning Stoke Park Golf Club, where today I've been lucky enough to have a hit with Mizuno's new MP-5 iron. Now this iron sits right in between two types of iron we commonly see, be it the bladed iron for better players and a cavity back for game improvers. This iron's right in between those, and it's done that through being a channel back design. And you can see here in the back how this channel has been forged out on the back of the head. And that's going to put more mass low in the head, give you a little bit better feel, but also place a little bit more weight lower to give you a little bit more launch assistance. First impressions looking down at the iron before I even hit a ball was this is your classic Mizuno iron for better players. You know, minimal offset, quite a slim top line, certainly slightly larger and more confidence inspiring than the MP-4 model, the bladed model. So I've got a 7 iron here, I've also got a 4 iron and a wedge. So I started with a pitching wedge, nipped a few away, flight was very strong, didn't balloon too much, and the feel was absolutely superb. Kind of, you get that crisp, kind of dull, muted sound, but really like the ball compresses on the face and then leaps off it. This grain flow forging process, the vibration that you get from the head up into your hands is so small. A lot of golfers are going to enjoy, especially from the sweet spot. You still do get a little bit of feedback when you don't quite catch the ball from the sweet spot, but this iron isn't really going to be designed for your game improvers who tend to misstrike the ball quite a lot. And then moving on to the 7 iron, had a lot of fun with the 7 iron actually, hitting little fades and little draws. The design of this iron, the way it's shaped, really does kind of lean itself towards being able to work the ball, and I think golfers of this ability will enjoy that performance benefit. It seemed to cut through the turf really nicely. Then moving on to the 4 iron, again not the most forgiving long iron you could buy, but feel was very good, flight was very strong. Similar trajectory actually to the mid irons actually, so golfers are going to enjoy that little bit of help. I think the long irons are designed slightly differently to give you a little bit more launch, so the consistent flight through the set, certainly from the long to mid irons, is a good thing to have. Been hitting the shots today using my SC200 launch monitor, and while the MP line has always had very traditional lofts, certainly wasn't losing out on distance. I was getting some 7 iron distances up around the 164 mark, which is long for me, normally around the 160 mark with the 7 iron. So, you know, even though these are slightly more traditional lofts than your game improver irons, you're still going to get plenty of distance when you catch the ball at the middle. And again, with the way these irons are constructed, with that grain flow forging, that consistency within the head, the distances are going to be very consistent. So in summary, what are you going to get from Mizuno's new MP-5 iron? Well, first of all, you're going to get a set that looks absolutely great in the bag. You're going to get a set that feels absolutely superb, soft and clean and crisp. You're also going to get a club that you're able to work, you're able to shape the ball from different ways, and also an element of forgiveness. I think Chris Wood said that the MP-5 here looks a bit like a blade that's put on a bit of weight, and that's a really nice way of thinking about it, in that it does look like a blade from the back, but it does give you a little bit more length from heel to toe, a little bit more forgiveness on offset and strike. So anywhere from your good players, your single figures, up to maybe low teen handicaps, I think could certainly get on with this iron. If you're a consistent ball striker, I think these irons certainly could be one for your test list this year.